Saber, what happens in reality is, I'll go ahead and explain that as we get this map started up. What happens is your debt amount, your interest level will change based on the amount of debt you have. The more interest, the more debt. At something like a C rating, you've got 20%. At a D rating, you have 40%. At a AAA rating, you have 5%. So, it's not a static change. It's a variable that will move and shift throughout the game. So hopefully that'll ease your mind a bit about that whole situation. I can't do exactly what I would like to here. I'd like to get founded there, but I'm worried about debt. Like, everybody's probably going to be super worried about debt for a while at this point. Everybody's also going to be trying out all the new toys. We can see we've got Cook the Books. We can get a Spy. That's new. Hologram. That's new. Oh, yep, somebody took that science spot. That was probably a reasonable amount to take it for, so I can't really blame that person. I really want to throw down, like, here. It's not an obvious good spot, but I think we can make it work in a kind of weird way. Okay, I can't have that, but we can take this. We did not start with enough resources to get all the steel we need, unfortunately. So we're not in a good spot right now, but hopefully we'll be adequate to go ahead and push through to HQ level 2 before too long. We do have an AI player, apparently. Unfortunate. Let's just keep buying that steel for now. Nobody should be selling it anytime soon, so hopefully it won't be a problem. And another robot, alright. Well, whatever they want to do, I suppose.
Scientific colony expanded. Scientific colony expanded.
Okay. Unfortunately, iron's come down pretty hard. Well, that should be expected, I guess, with Herbert getting iron shipped directly into his own body right now. All right.
The black market.
We will go ahead and buy into aluminum a bit. I really want to press to this upgrade. Well, I don't know if I want to really buy aluminum, though. It's weird. It's awkward. We can't buy a new claim. And we probably would immediately. All right, geothermal auction. We can try that.
6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 12,000.
I do find it interesting. The lack of life support consumption at level 1 means water might take even longer to recover from its kind of automatically low price than it used to. So that's something to consider for sure. Is this guy really? Yes, he is really. Alright, well, fine. I guess that's what I get for founding over here. I guess. This still bothers me a lot, but whatever.
With this new expansion, we have increased our
We will expand, we will take these 3 tiles, and we will drop steel mills on them. We may drop an extra water pump here for adjacency in the short term. We may not, because it's probably a terrible decision. We could go for an extra aluminum right now. And just rely on the we're expensive, we can take a few extra tiles here and there and it doesn't kill us idea.
Robotic colony expanded.
Oh yeah, $54 aluminum. I mean, I'll take it. Let's grab... What do we want to grab from here? Let's grab pirates. Let's grab some pirates. How's that sound? Pirates from the black market? Yeah, let's do that. Look at this food right here. It's going to get pirated so hard, it's going to be amazing. That's what he gets. $70 aluminum. $70 aluminum, guys. That's what we're looking at right now, because nobody's gathering this stuff except for 2 of us. There's 2 of us, and I have the most. So that's something in my favor, at least. While we have nowhere near enough glass to actually do anything, because steel is so cheap already, because scientifics do that. And I didn't play around it at all. We could go into some power instead, actually. Oh. We're late to this, unfortunately, but it might work anyway. We'll have to see if we can get more after this. Come on, give me at least one of them. Seriously right now? Thank you. At least one. I would have preferred more, but at least one is something. Okay. We'll probably grab more pirates before long, because pirates look super cool and useful.
The black market is on.
There we are. I'm wondering if we can start making power. It is kind of expensive, though. Silicon's already a bit on the expensive side. We might need to expand first, if we want to try something like that. Which means not selling my expansion materials and just sitting around waiting. if I can be patient enough for that. Grab some of those. Now we'll start working our way into power. If we can at all. Come on. We can do it. There we go. Power. Come on, pirates. Pirates, you really are letting me down this game. We have gotten 1 of 6. 1 of 6. I'm wondering if that's been nerfed from the standard 1 out of 2 steal chance. Alright, well, let's see if we can grab an EMP. I'm really annoyed at these pirates. They are not doing the work that I paid them for. And it is hurting me. Quite badly, in fact. Let's also see if we can maybe move into some glass production. I think we can mostly afford it. We've got the silicon down already. So hopefully this will work out alright. Just make some glass. The silicon's coming in. Hopefully we still have enough to actually build our solar panels as well. The aluminum could help out with that, but we still need 20 aluminum to actually build them. I don't know why I'm selling these things if I need them to build the building I want. There we go. Have to watch for another chance to pirate good things. We could pirate some aluminum, potentially. What else do we want to try and do? Can we build another one yet? Yeah, probably, if we sold the glass down. There we are. Solar panel. Seriously, I'm getting hit by pirates, and they immediately steal 2 trucks worth. I have only gotten 2 trucks worth total so far. That's where we're at right now. That's what this game is doing to me. I'm not going to regret for any moment. I am not going to feel bad for any moment complaining about this time. This is awful, and this is garbage. There is no way around it. Okay, well. We could grab a cook the books to kind of help with our bond rating later. Not really too worried about it immediately. We could grab a course, and we could just grab a goon squad. It's fairly straightforward. Now, does anybody have power source we really want to knock out with an EMP? I'm not seeing it. Hey, we finally got some more food once the prices come down to nothing anyway. Yay. Let's get those reactors down that I wanted. I have so many claims. I probably didn't put down all my claims from last time, did I? I might have. I might just be crazy. Get those claims down. Get some of... We can get some chem labs down. We can get another glass furnace down. We could go for an engineering lab fairly easily. Probably a good idea. We could go into a little more steel again. I think we do the steel again thing. For the moment. We might switch it around later. But steel is generally a fairly safe bet, so I don't regret it at all. My pirates did finally get used up. Bradbury's been buying some of his own stock. That's interesting. And we've paid down a lot of our debt. We've paid down a lot of our debt, so that's good. Always like paying down debt. Always a good thing. Let's grab a... Oh... Why don't we grab... Not an auction. Okay, I'll take a new claim. Yeah, that would be awesome. Let's grab a goon squad again. See if we can get one of these research centers down, I guess is what it's called now, instead of an engineering lab. That makes a bit more sense. I would love this new claim, just to go with this research center. We also know that I'm in the best spot for debt right now, but man, these guys want this bad. They want this real bad. Maybe they're feeling the restriction of not being able to buy new claims right now. I know I am a little bit, but it's not too bad. Let's scrap that out, get an engineering lab down under it. Ooh, glass shortage. That's helpful. I'll take that. Is anybody else making glass? Let's check. Nothing. Okay, yeah, we got a little glass down here. Drop that EMP. How do you like that, Herbert? Being in my glass market, jerk. Alright, good. Sell down the glass. We could just upgrade off that. Might not be the worst idea. Then we can just sell glass afterward. I mean, we'll be level 5 at this point. That's a good thing in a lot of ways. I mean, I'll take level 5. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Might get a little extra power down here and here. Scrap this one. Build that water pump back. Another water pump there. Oh, there would be a glass surplus. Well, kind of sucks we upgraded already, but whatever. It's our fault. Can't complain about it too much. Let's see. Carbon's doing real well right now, and there are no scavengers, so I'm going to pop into that. That leaves us one claim left. So I'm going to grab a core sample and just dump it right here, I think. Okay, a little carbon. That's alright, I suppose. And then I'm probably just going to claim it and dump a goon squad on it and see if we can get to an off-world before too long. Should be doable. Shouldn't be too difficult to get to an off-world.
Scientific colony expanded.
Let's see. Is anybody making electronics? Not really. Are these electronics? No, they're not. So we'll grab up 100 electronics. Steel's super expensive, which kind of sucks when we're going for an off-world, but once again, not the absolute end of the world. We are not consuming... Yeah, it's interesting that we are only consuming equivalent to a level 4
Colony expanded.
colony worth of food before, even though we are a level 5 colony. Just because it delays, it doesn't have it at level 1. Oh, there we go. Build that off-world. That's what I'm talking about. Right there.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Okay. Niven has no debt. Our debt's not bad. What's getting pirated of mine? My silicon. Well, that's rude. There's a lot of pirates hitting me this game. Oh, we still got these pirates left over. We'll try and hit this. Actually, we'll just drop them now so we can buy more.
Pirates. I hate
Grab
those
more
filthy
pirates.
bandits.
Robotic colony expanded.
I don't know. Is there any defense against an off-world this game? I don't think there's any reason to actually have goon squatted my off-world. There's no way to attack an off-world this game unless an auction for an effect comes up. That's interesting. I mean, it's probably a good idea to have still gotten goon squad, but that's interesting still. We should also be moving into chems like yesterday. So let's do some of that. There we go. Let's see. We'll continue upgrading water for the moment because we already started it. You can also see it says water production 29 seconds in this gross, ugly way that you can't actually see because it's underneath this symbol. Just throwing it out there. It's interesting. It's nice to try and have that indicated in a place like that, I suppose. But there's also this idea, I don't think it looks good. Like, nighttime already looks bad, in my opinion. This just also looks bad, and you can see they overlap right now, so I can't actually see this second symbol. There's work to be done. But it's a step in the right direction, at least. So, maybe it's not the end of the world. Asimov's bond rating is not looking so hot right now, I've got to say. Looks like we successfully got our stealing done. Let's start sending food, which means we might want to plan on making food before too long. So we'll probably upgrade that after we're done upgrading chems, which we will just do in its entirety for now. We could also just transition out of steel for the moment and go into food. Probably alright. Well, let's keep buying into Asimov over here. Their bond rating's not too good. Their debt will be piling up pretty heavily. Let's see. And they're the ones who have been bothering us this whole time with their food. I positioned that a little poorly, but maybe I'll still get lucky and get some food. There it is. Very nice, very nice.
Scientific colony expanded.
Very nice indeed. I'll take it. So what do we need? 167 right now to finish off Asimov is what we'll be looking at. His debt's piling on pretty effectively. We could build another offworld. Probably not going to for the moment. Might save that for later. Steel's a bit pricey right now, so maybe don't worry about it for the time being.
Scientific colony
The
expanded.
glass isn't doing so hot. The power's kind of okay still. It's not great, especially because it's just paying off debt, but it's okay. We'll go back into steel for now. Should be fine. Let's see. 192, 191. We're close. We're close. We'll get it before long. I don't think there's anything they can do. There it is. Omar Little, you got a nice spot, but man, you were in my way. And that was just sad. Losing more silicon to piracy, very upsetting. Now, we could experiment right now and do something like... Let's see.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
I could try doing something like... here.
Your stock is being bought.
And go like this. And see what happens, just for fun. Oh, I also have 6 claims to use. We should do that.
Bidding will begin now. 8,000.
Well, the computer bid on it at least, so there's that. $8,000, that's all I made. It was just a geotherm. Geotherms aren't that good right now, but it did have a plant built on it already, so it's going to work out well for him. That was a good buy for him. Nice and cheap. Very effective. Alright, unfortunately these probably don't get adjacency bonuses
I
still.
hate those filthy bandits.
So we'll probably just drop some reactors up here or something. Not going to scrap out of these, because I might want them later, but something to be aware of. Let's see. What else can we scrap out of, actually? Oh, would you go away, Bradbury? How much do I need to finish you off? Twice what I have. Fine, we'll just buy myself for now. It's safest.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
I also like how this food is now going directly into my territory. That's kind of helpful. There we go. Got myself bought up. Alright, Bradbury. You know what's happening at this point, right? Like, we don't actually need to have this conversation. You're going down. You poked the bear. That's basically what it comes down to. Herbert is on 2 Offworlds, though. I gotta pay attention to that, because we can't let him just sit there on 2 Offworlds. We're gonna need to respond with more Offworlds of our own. Which means, I think, scrapping out a water pump here. Oh, come on. We don't have enough? We're so close, but steel's just a bit on the pricey side right now. There we go. Get that Offworld down on top of that high water. Oh, that's so well placed, I can't even describe it. It's not, guys. It's just not.
Offworld shipment launched.
And let's see if we can get another Offworld down before long. I think Offworlds should provide adjacency bonuses for reasons and stuff. Obviously. Anybody who disagrees with me is obviously just ridiculous and doesn't understand. No, that would be dumb. That would actually be dumb. Let's see. Why don't we grab... I don't really know if I want a hologram, because I'm not using a hack array. I could cook the books a little bit. I could grab a spy. I could just grab more pirates. They're not that great, but they're kind of usable. I'm kind of hoping... See, this is kind of the downside of these new things. Right now, I don't really have a good way to interfere with my opponent. I think it would be nicer if maybe there was a more distinct mix being shown for sure. Like, definitely, here's what's going on. Kind of thing.
Offworld shipment.
Let's see, I don't think I'm actually collecting any water right... No, I am. Where's my one water pump? Way out here. Okay, interesting. That's mine. Alright. I can't get a new claim in any way. Alright, Herbert's gotten a buy. We're obviously just kind of pushing to Bradbury, but I think we'll build one more Offworld because it's fairly safe before we do that. What do we scrap for that? Maybe just a steel mill here. Bam. More Offworlds. There's a glass shortage. We should probably get in on that and stop making chems yesterday. There we go. Keep beefing up food production, which is good. Power's kind of a little worrying. We can't just auto scrap out of it right now. We might need to get out of these reactors. Those could go into glass as well. It's interesting. I have all this water underneath me, but I don't want to actually do anything with it at all. Because I kind of want what I already have for the most part. Like, the glass is good. Water might be better. It's close. Well, let's make sure we're actually using these Offworlds, because I haven't been the entire time. There we are. That should wrap it up. As long as we're actually paying attention, we should be good to go. The food's still good, because it's so well upgraded. Now, we've upgraded water, so that would be a good reason to have water instead of something like power here. Just the fact that we've upgraded it, and we can use it better that way. Let's see. Which means maybe instead of steel up here, we just go into power. There we go. We can see the Offworlds all tell us they're launching food, which is helpful. Very nice to have. We'll grab some pirates and just dump them here. Oh, I wonder if that's outgoing water, is what that's telling us. That's interesting. It actually shows us that. Good to know. Okay. Finish that by.
Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
And we should be fairly well set. Chems have gone nuts again, that's worth noting. Everything is just sticking so much higher these days. Tells me more engineering labs are necessary, or research centers as they're called now. Go for more. There we go. Let's find our new base. Apparently it was right here. We've got a bunch of electronics production down. Let's get rid of all of it because it's only okay. Go into some engineering labs. There we are. We're still sitting on 5 Offworlds to 4, so I think we're good to go at this point. We just have generally more money everywhere. These are losing money quite rapidly, it looks like. Let's get back into Kim's here. How are these doing? These are also going to be losing money. What am I talking about? Of course they're losing money. We won't buy Clark. We'll just wait for Herbert. Finish him off first, just to be super, super safe. It's a really good tile. I mean, it could go for a lot. It's just a really darn good tile. No question about it. We'll just let it go to Clark at this point, I think. Maybe he'll let us know what happens. Honestly, that could go for like 100,000 potentially, but that was this one then.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Why can't I drop a spy on it? That's weird. Well, it's sending electronics, which is interesting. Interesting. Let's get the buy there on Yuzo. We'll just clean this game up soon. Our food's almost certainly losing money at this point, despite all of its upgrades. I'll just throw down some more water pumps.
Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
What is consuming all this silicon for us? Our glass furnaces didn't auto turn off when we got them. That's dumb. Neither did the electronics factories. Well, there we go. Cleaned it up again. Well, it makes sense that generally prices are going to be higher now because production is so much lower. I think engineering labs were already the go-to thing, and I think that's just going to keep going with the way everything is shifted now. Something to think about. I need to get up for a minute, and I'm